Mega Man and Fireman from Jada Toys. Let's check them out. What's up, everybody? Let's check these two guys out. I've already reviewed Iceman, and these are the next two that I got from BBTS. So I'm excited to check them out. Immediate impressions were that these guys are all three different heights. At least I think so far. He looks like he's the tallest. Mega Man is also taller than Iceman. And we're going to check out that in the comparison. Quick look at the box. They've got their energy bars full. Same back of the box for both of them. He comes with a flying or a projectile fire effect. And Iron Man comes with the pellet effect. I didn't remember that Fireman had no hands, actually. He just has flames there. I didn't actually remember that. I thought he shot fire from his hands. So that was a cool little surprise. And we've still got at least 4 more figures to come in Mega Man 1 from Jada Toys. So let's get them out. All right, quick little action pose with Mega Man and Fireman. These guys have some great range for figures that are only about 4.5 inches tall. And I think Iceman is going to be even a little bit smaller because these guys are, they've got some length to them compared to him. And we'll check that out in a second. But very, very cool. I swapped in the power arm here to the left. And we'll start out looking at Mega Man's accessories really quickly. He comes with some extra hands. So you've got like a thumbs up hand. And this is also for his right hand. So it could be used to reach over for the power arm and the left-handed fist. And we also have that open hand and the regular forearm for the left arm. He comes with an action face, gritty action, and his plasma pellet, which looks more like a fireball to me. You know what I mean? Let's take a close look at Mega Man. They nailed the paint match. Brilliant little red there by his ear. Eyes look really crisp. Very cartoony. Nice paint. You've got some shading here along the thigh there, the stomach, even the arms has shading. Take a look at the joints. We've got some generous knees with a cutout here so that you can get that full range. It gets all the way back there for you. That's really nice, right? You get your toe forward, your toe back. Really generous considering how stubby those feet are. And the calves and everything, you know? And then you're also going to get a generous rocker. So, you know, starting out the legs, great range. You have a thigh swivel, full swivel, and full split, and front and back. At the waist, there we go. You've got swivel at the waist and swivel at the diaphragm cut with tilt. So really nicely articulated. You'll get 90 at the armpits. Your swivel, elbow swivel. Look at that, that's better than 90. Really cool, despite the fact of how bulbous his forearm is as it goes down to the wrist, you know. Very nice, very impressive. And we'll kind of get Mega Man here firing at Fireman. And let's take a look at Fireman. He's a little heavier than is Mega Man immediately as I pick him up. I'm sure it's because of all these extra molded plastic pieces. He has a funky head portrait. It almost looks like this top part, that cylinder piece, almost reminds me of the old school car lighters from back in the day, the one that you had to push it with your thumb and that everybody wanted to touch with their thumb to see how hot it was. I called it the fingerprint remover. But that's what it kind of reminds me of. A lighter, a car lighter from back in the day. Nice color there. Nice neon green, yellow arrow pointing down. Again, on these figures, like with Iceman, we see that really nice matching of gloss plastic with the flat plastic, giving it that nice robotic look and feel from the cartoon and the animation of the game. Very nice. He has the same articulation throughout as Iron Man. These shoulder pieces move with the shoulder, so you don't have to worry about them hindering articulation. You'll get way up there, past 90 even, way back down. You're going to get better than 90 again. In the back, you have that well cut out a bit there for the legs or for the knee so that you can get that knee way up there. I think these figures are so cool. They're very simple. Not a lot going on with them, at least you would think. But in the articulation game, they do have good movement. They have really nice movement. And despite the fact that they're basically like 1/18 scale, they feel hefty and they have a nice weight to them. And the colors are absolutely awesome. Very, very dope. Let's bring out our first figure for comparison today. And he turned around and he's like, who is it? Mega Man's like, who is it? Or whatever his voice is like. And we'll bring out Iceman. Get him right there in the middle. And he's just always upset. He's always cold. Who turned off the heat? And you see, he definitely is coming in a little shorter than everybody else. And let's see what we've got going on. So we've got Fireman coming in at over 4.5 inches, 4 3/4. Iceman coming in at exactly 4 inches. And Mega Man coming in at 4.5 inches. So very, very nice. Very, very dope. Let's keep going with today's themed comparison. I'll bring Mega Man up here because I do think he's the star of the show. We'll get everybody else lined up around here. I like Fireman a lot. If I had to rank the three so far in the line, my favorite is Mega Man, of course. And then Fireman, and then Iceman. No offense, Iceman, but somebody had to be third. And keeping it in the small hero range or villain range, we're going to bring out my Super 7 Shogun Godzilla from the blind boxes from Target. And that's the glitter version. That's the only one I have so far. We'll also bring out my Mythic Legions Swig. And he's a funny little goblin. And I gave him a Lakers paint job, purple and gold. And I'm not a Lakers fan at all. Kobe's fan, though. I am a Kobe fan, though. And I'll also bring out my Mesco Skeletron. Hell yes. Very cool. And last but not least, I'll bring out the Game Master from Dungeons and Dragons. Final thoughts with Jada Toys Mega Man line. I'm enjoying what they're doing. I think the figures are very simple. It's like, here is an action figure that is based on the toy line, looks like the toy line, has cartoon color palettes, and it's sparse on accessories, but the figures are very cool for what they are. I like them very, very much. They have that really nice large base with those funky feet, those robotic feet. And so they're good shelf standers. They're going to give you some decent poses. You're going to get some one leg stances. And they're really cool, man. I'm excited to finish Mega Man 1. And I hope they get right into Mega Man 2 after that. Very cool. As always, everybody, thank you so much for coming out and sharing in the experience of collecting toys as an adult. And until next time, everybody, thank goodness it's playtime.